So let us go with the part 2 of your annuities. I have discussed on the previous meetings yung 4 na annuities na meron ka. So we have tackled about ordinary annuity, yung susunod yung annuity due, ang susunod dyan is the deferred annuity, and then perpetuity. So, recap natin. For annuity, ordinary annuity, ibig sabihin the payments are made after the end of the term, first term, or any succeeding terms at the end. And then annuity due, kung yung isa end, annuity due, you are paying it advance. Okay? At the beginning of the term. Kapag deferred annuity, ibig sabihin you will pay it after some time. Okay? Over a deferred period. Where your deferred period, meron din yan growth in terms of accruing interest rate. And then perpetuity gives to sawa. Okay? Ibig sabihin, you will pay a loan term or an amortization term in an indefinite payment period. Hindi mo alam kung kailan ka matatapos. Okay? So, I have a couple more problems here para mas maintindihan natin siya. So, let us go with the first problem. So, the problem goes like this. A steam boiler is purchased, dapat to may D, on the basis of a guaranteed performance. So, ibig sabihin, guaranteed yan na mag-work yan hanggang sa ganitong period. So, a test indicates that the operating cost will be at 15,000 more per year than the manufacturer guaranteed. Ibig sabihin, 15,000 ang itataas niya per year. So if the expected life of the boiler is 20 years only and money is worth 8%, ano yan? Pag wala nakalagay na compounding, that is the actual rate of interest. Now, how much should the purchaser deduct from the purchase price to compensate for the extra operating cost? So, you have to calculate, okay, yung magiging dagdag niya per year. Ibig sabihin, every year, yung 15,000 mo, yan yung magiging operating cost niya for the next 20 years. Okay? Now, magkano daw yun kapag itinotal mo? Magkano yung kailangan mong ibawas dun sa present worth of money mo? Of the price na meron ka dyan. So, meron kang purchase price. Pagpalagay natin, the purchase price is P. How much would you deduct from that? Okay? That will cover yung iyong operation cost. Di ba? Ang ibig sabihin dito, guaranteed na hindi yan masisira. Okay, so wala akong gagastusin na operating cost. Okay? Ganun yung mindset dyan. Since wala akong gagastusin na operating cost, bakit hindi natin ibawas na yung operating cost na yun dun sa purchase price? Okay? Ganito yun. So sabi dito, more per year, yan yung keyword mo. Is that an ordinary annuity, deferred annuity, or an annuity due? Ibig sabihin, more per year. Ibig sabihin, every end of the year. Therefore, this is an ordinary annuity. And then, 15,000 is your annuity, an amortization, where you will pay it at equal amounts every year for the next 20 years. And it will be growing for 8% an actual interest rate. Okay? So, mas maganda, gawin natin siyang into present worth value. So, PA, A over I multiplied to 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N. Where your N is 20, your A is 15,000, I is 8%. So, PA, A is 15,000 divided by I, 0.08. And then, 1 minus 1 plus 0.08 raised to negative 20. So, let us go here. Yan. So, we continue. Yung steam boiler daw, every year, it will have a 15,000 pesos of maintenance cost or operating cost. So, operating cost na yon, if that is the amount to operate per year, pwede natin siyang ibawas dun sa purchase price. Kasi, it is bought on a basis of guaranteed performance na wala mangyayaring any rupture or any pagkasira dyan. So, meron kang given dyan na 15,000 that will be paid per year for the next 20 years and it will be growing at a rate of 8%. Okay? Actual interest rate. So, ito na yung ating calculation value. So, what will be the amount of operating cost para ibawas natin sa purchase price? So, that is 15,000. Divide mo ng actual interest rate na 0.08. 1 minus 1 plus 0.08 raised to negative 20. Then the answer will be 147,272,211 pesos. Yan yung babayaran mo for operating cost. And that can be, it can be deducted dun sa ating purchase price. Okay? Next one. What is the future sum of the annuity of 1,000 pesos deposited at the end of every 2 months for 5 years? At the end of every 2 months in 5 years, if the interest rate is 12% compounded semi-annually. So, semi-annually, every 2 months. So, you have to convert it into what? Kapag every 2 months, ibig sabihin this is bi-monthly. Okay? Kukunin mo yung effective rate niya bi-monthly. And then, kukunin mo siya dun sa semi-monthly. Semi-annually na binigay dyan. Semi-annually is twice a year. Okay? Semi. Now, kunin muna natin. Okay? Mamaya natin alamin kung what type of annuity is that. So, convert muna natin siya. So, 1 plus I nung bi-monthly, that is effective rate ng bi-monthly, that is 2. Hindi, 6 yan. 6 kada year. Bi-monthly, 6. Okay. Raised to 6 equal to 1 plus yung 0.12 semi-annually to 2. Okay. Simplify muna natin sila. So, simplify na natin to. So, this will be 1 plus 0.12 divided by 2 raised to 2. Okay. Store natin yung value niya kay A. Okay. So, this is 2809 over 2,500. Okay na to. So, 1 plus I B over 6 raised to 6. Okay. ln natin both sides. ln itong 2809 over 2,500. Store natin kay A. Ayan. And then, ibaba natin si 6. Okay? 1 plus I B over 6. Divide both sides by 6. So, ln of 1 plus I B over 6 equal to 6. Okay? ln of A, value nito is in A na. Divide by 6. Raise natin both sides by E. Okay? Okay, yan. E. Cancel mo to. 1 plus I B over 6. And then equal to E ln of A divide by 6. And then minus 1 mo to. Minus 1 para makancel mo to. So, IB divide by 6 is equal to E
Sir, excuse
ln
po.
A divide divide by 6 minus 1.
Sir.
And then, multiply mo lahat ng 6 yan. So, IB is equal to, multiply ko na lang ito ng 6. And then, ito ng 6. Yan. O, isa-isang solving. So, this is ln of A divide by 6. Store natin siya kay B. Okay? Shift E alpha B minus 1 times 6. Store natin siya ngayon kay B ulit. So, this will be the value of B. Mahaba ito B na yan. Pag mo i-round off, meron ka ng bi-monthly rate. So, dito, anong type of annuity ka? Sabi dito, every end of 2 months. So, cash flow diagram ka for the next 5 years. So, 0. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, natin dito. 5th year. At the end of every 2 months. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th year. Maglalaglag ka daw ng ilan? Ilan ilalaglag mo? 1,000. Gawin mo siyang present worth para makuha mo yung future worth. Okay. So, maglalaglag ka ng 1K. 1,000. 1,000. Every 2 months to so 6. Okay. Ayan yung amortization mo. Drawing mo kagad yung kanyang cash flow diagram para mas maintindihan mo. Ayan. So, 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. And then you will turn it into present worth value. P nung annuity. Okay. PA. PA is equal to A mo, 1,000 divided by monthly, that is 6 times a year. So, IB is letter B divided by 6. Okay? Multiplied to 1 minus 1 plus yung B over 6. Raised to, ilang terms ka magbabayad? So, 6 times 5. So, negative 30 equal to, yung PA mo yan present worth pa lang yan, ang hinahanap is the future sum ng money. So, 1,000 divide by, recall natin si B, divide by 6. Then, 1 minus 1 plus, recall natin si B, divide by 6. And then, raise to negative 30. So, the answer will be, for PA, 22,516 and 15 pesos. Ayan. Ayan yung PA natin. Future worth ang hinahanap. Since that is compounding type of interest din naman, so F is equal to PA multiplied to 1 plus I raised to N. Ganyan lang. So, PA natin, 22,000 516 and 15 cents multiplied to 1 plus I, that is B over 6 raised to 30. Calculate the value. So 22,516 and 15 cents multiplied to 1 plus alpha B divided by 6 raised to 30. Ayan. So 40,322 and 99 5 o approximately 40,323 pesos only. Okay? So this next problem, medyo challenging siya. So, basahin natin. Annual maintenance cost for a particular section of the highway. Ayan, para sa inyo yan. Highway pavement are 100,000 pesos. Okay. The placement of the new surface would reduce the annual maintenance to 25,000 pesos per year for the first 5 years and to 50,000 per year for the next 5 years. The annual maintenance after 10 years would again be 100,000 pesos. If maintenance costs are only saving, what maximum investment can be justified for the new surface? So the actual interest rate is 4%. Naintindihan nyo ba yan? Naintindihan nyo ba? Sabi dito, first condition. Punta muna natin, first condition muna tayo. Gusto ko mag-highlight eh. First condition. Okay? The placement, okay? The annual maintenance cost, ito daw yun. Annual to, 100,000. Now, next condition. Ay, hindi masakit sa mata. Ayan. Next condition. Yung placement daw ng new surface would reduce the annual maintenance cost to 25,000 per year for the first 5 years. 50,000 for the next 5 years again. Now, the annual maintenance after 10 years would again be, babalik daw ulit siya sa 100,000 pesos. Okay? Sir, paano natin gagawin yan? Madali lang yan. Madali lang yan. May gagawa ka dyan, how many? 10,000 pesos yan. Okay? So, 10,000 pesos tuloy. 100,000. So, this is the first year. Okay? Gawin natin 10 years. For the next 5 years. Okay? Oh, this is the first year. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Let me pause. Okay, so let us continue. Yan, ganyan yung conditions niya. Tandaan nyo ha, the annual maintenance cost, sabi dito, the annual maintenance cost, okay, would be reduced, okay, surface would reduce the annual maintenance cost to 25,000 pesos per year. So, ibig sabihin, ano yan, yung A1 mo, yung equal payments mo for the first 5 years, that is 100K, minus will be reduced, okay, to annual maintenance cost of how much? 25K. So, that is 75,000. Ganun yun. So, palot natin dito. So, unang bayad mo sa first 5 years, at the end of each period, ayan. Okay? First 5 years. So, panay A1 yan. Okay, A1. And then, for the next 5 years, 50,000 naman ang mangyayari dyan. So, the next 5 years, A2, that is 100,000 minus 50K. O, di equal to 50K. O, next. Hmm. Bago siya maging 10,000 ulit. Okay, that is the second half. So, ito turn natin siya into present worth money. Okay. This is P1. This is P2. And then P total to. Ayan. May napansin ba kayo dyan? Di ba, yung una, this is an ordinary annuity. Ngayon, yung second half mo, what happens is yung second half mo, it is deferred by 5 terms before it happens. So, this will become an deferred annuity. Ay, yung second half mo is deferred annuity. Okay. So, paano yan? Yung total mo, P total is yung P for ordinary annuity plus P for DA, deferred annuity. Now, ano ba yung ordinary annuity mo dyan? So, A1 divide by interest rate 1 plus I raised to, mali tayo, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N plus yung A2 divided by 1, divide by I, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N. And then, multiply mo siya dun sa deferred periods niya. 1, okay, 1 minus 1 plus. In deferred period niya, raised to negative N. Ayan. Okay. So, dito, una muna. This is 75K divide by 0.04, 1 minus 1 plus 0.04 raised to, ilang periods yan? 5. Plus 25K divide by 0.04, 1 minus 1 plus 0.04 raised to, yung period yan, negative 5. Okay? Multiplied to, ilang deferred periods ang meron ka? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 deferred periods. So, 1 plus, ito I to hindi to X. X ito. This is I. This is X. I, X. Yan, nagkamali lang akong lagay. 0.04 raised to negative 5. O, solve natin. Sa isa lang part by part ka mag-solve. Huwag sabay-sabay, malilito ka lang dyan. So, 75,000 divided by 0.04 multiplied to 1 minus 1.04 raised to negative 5. So, store natin to kay A. Okay, nakastore siya kay A. Plus, ito store natin to kay B. So, 25,000 to. 50,000. Okay? Then you have to multiply it with 1.04 raised to 5. So, this is B. So, we sum them up. alpha A plus alpha B. So, what will be the answer before siya mag-turn ng 100,000 ulit? Okay. So, the answer is 516,000 pesos and 840.35 cents. Okay? That is the answer. Next one. Yan. A house and lot is being sold and the payments are on installment basis of 400,000 each year for 5 years. So, meron kang 400,000 each year for 5 years. If the payments are to be made at the beginning of each year, ibig sabihin this is an annuity due. Ayan. Assume the money is worth 20% compounded annually. So, it does, you don't need to have the effective rate. Okay? Kasi annual na siya eh. So, beginning of each year. Oh, madali lang to. Kahit di mo nang i-drawing yan eh. So, PA is equal to A plus A divided by I multiplied to 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative n minus 1. Ayan. So, PA, 400K plus 400K. Divide by I na 20%. 1 minus 1 plus 0.2. Raised to negative. Yung n mo is 5 years minus 1, that is 4. So, what will be your answer now? Kano kaya yung halaga ng bahay mo at present worth? So, 400,000 plus 400,000 divided by 0.2 multiplied to 1 minus 1.2 raised to 4 negative. The answer is 1,435,493 and 83 cents pesos. That is the value. Next one. A man acquires a loan of 500,000 pesos. He will amortize his loan by 10 annual payments but will commence 5 years after the loan was acquired. If money is worth 10% compounded annually, what was the annual amortization? So, ibig sabihin, it will commence after 5 years. So, the loan is deferred for how many years? Ilan? Commence 5 years after the loan was acquired. So, 5 years. Drawing ko muna. 10 equal payments ha. So, muna, yung 5 muna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the 5th year. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, this is yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So, deferred periods niya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, hindi mo bibilangin yan. Okay? Hindi mo bibilangin yan. Saan siya magsisimula? Will commence 5 years after the loan was acquired. He will amortize the loan by 10 annual payments. So, dito ka magmumula niyan. A, 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 A. 'Di ba ang ordinary annuity magmumula lang 'yan after nung term na 'yun. So dito, meron kang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kailangan bang bilangin 'yun? Actually, ilan 'yan? 5. After 5 years. So ibig sabihin kasama pa. Will commence 5 years. Okay, at the 5th year ka pa magko-commence. So A, hindi nakasama yung sa 10th year. Okay? So 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, 11. Hindi kasama yung isa. So, 10 annual payments. Okay? Mhm. Okay. So, mag magbibilang ka from the start of the 5th year. Okay. This is deferred and then annuity due. Okay? X is equal to 4. Okay? Magsisimula siya at the beginning ng loan mo. Okay, burahin natin to. Yan. And then you will turn it into a present worth. Yan. E. A. Yan. So, ang hinahanap niya is how much yung iyong monthly amortization, annual amortization. So, this is a deferred annuity. Okay. Deferred siya. So, PA is equal to A divided by I, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N, 1 plus I raised to negative X. Yung X na to, i-follow mo yung every start of the period. Okay? Okay? At the end of the period pala. At the end of the period. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tapos mag-i-start daw yung payment mo after nung fourth period. So, at the start of fifth period. Okay. So, A ang hinahanap natin. Okay? A. So, A is equal to P A multiplied to I divide by 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N multiplied to 1 plus I raised to negative X. So, PA is, yan yung niloan mo, 500,000 pesos. The interest rate is 10% annually. Ayan, okay na yan. So, A will be 500,000 times 0.1 divided by 1 minus 1.01, 1.1 yan, raised to negative 10. Kulang tayo dito. Okay? Multiplied to 1.1 raised to negative 4. So, the answer will be 119,000. Yan ang babayaran mo. 119,137 and 77 cents every year after 5 years. Next one. So, how much money you invest today in order to withdraw 1,000 per year for 10 years? If the interest rate is 12%, actual na naman. Invest today. Okay, today. In order to withdraw 1,000 per year. So, this is an ordinary annuity pa rin. You invest today. Okay? today pa rin. So, 1,000 per year for the next 10 years. So, PT is equal to, amortization mo is 1,000 every year. Tapos, 0.12 yung iyong interest rate. So, 1 minus 1 plus 0.12 raised to negative 10 for years. So, present worth is basic lang yan. Okay? 0.12 tapos 1 minus 1.12 raised to negative 10. The answer will be, so 5,610 pesos ang kailangan mo. 5,650 pesos ang kailangan mo invest today para mag-withdraw ka ng 1,000 every year after 10 years. For 10 years. So next one. Ito medyo challenging problem. Yan. So sabi dito, a man paid 10,000 pesos down payment for 200,000 for a house and lot and agreed to pay the balance monthly installments of X years at an interest rate of 15% compounded monthly. Okay? So, the installment is 42,821 pesos and 87 cents. Find the value of X, yung years daw. Ilang years mo babayaran? So, dito, cash price. Binili mo siya ng 10% daw nung down payment. Yung down payment kasi 10% of the cash price. Dito yung DP. Down payment yan eh. DP yan. Plus yung balance. Sa balance mo, magbe-befall yung monthly payments. Yan. Doon papasok yung amortization or annuity. Okay? Meron kang 10% down payment of 200,000. So, ibig sabihin, ang cash price mo is, okay, yung cash price mo is, meron kang 10% down payment. Ito yung 10% mo. So, ibig sabihin, cash price mo is 2 million pesos. Yan yung cash price mo. Okay? So, the balance mo pa is balance. $2 million minus 200K. Ang balance mo na lang is 1.8 M. Ayan. Now, hanapin mo yung taon na meron ka dyan. So, meron ka ng balance na 1.8 M. So, yung balance mo, that is equal to the present worth of the annuity. So, present worth, 1,800,000 is equal to A over I, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to negative N. Ito yung hindi natin alam. Okay? Monthly yan eh, monthly. So, yung N mo is equal yan sa 12x. So, AI, 1,800,000. Yung A mo is 42,821 and 77 cents. 77 ba? 87 ata yun. Check natin. May 87. Valued at 15% monthly. And then 1 minus 1 plus 0.15 divided by 12 raised to negative 12x. Okay. Ito na muna. Cross-multiply ko muna itong dalawa. So, 1,800,000. Okay. Times 15.15 divided by 12. Okay. Divided by 42,821 and 87 cents pala. Store natin yung value niya kay A. Ayan. Para madali natin solve. So, 1 minus 1 plus 0.15 over 12 plus negative 12x. Okay. A minus 1 is equal to A plus 1 pala. A plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 0.15 over 12 negative 12x. 1 plus negative A. Ayan, 1 plus negative A. Bakit, sir? Ilipat nyo to dito, magiging negative, magiging positive siya. Ilipat nyo A, magiging negative, negative plus nga. Simplify natin, ha. O yan, nilipat ko sa kabila, negative. Para mas maintindihan nyo. Oh, negative. Negative, positive na siya. So, ito, A1 minus A. Ayan. Okay na. So, doon na tayo. Simplify ko to. Gawin kong letter B. So, 1 plus 0.15 divided by 12. Oh, 80 over 81 is equal to raised to negative 12x is equal to 1 minus A. Ilaw natin both sides. So, negative 12x ln of 80 over 81 equal to ln ng 1 minus A. Divide both sides by negative 12 ln ng 80 over 81. Okay. So, ln, recall natin si A. Okay na. So, ln of 1 minus alpha A divided by negative 12 logarithm ng 80 over 81. The answer will be negative. Dapat to positive eh. Negative 12x ln of A. Para matanggal to, baliktarin natin. Okay. Bali, 80. Pwede mo itong baliktarin ha. Dito, para hindi ka nalilito. Ayan, baliktarin natin. Set aside mo natin yan. Ito, pwede to, negative to ha. So, pwede mo siyang ibaba dito. Magbabaliktad yan. So, 81. Simplify ko muna nasa loob. Paano kaya yan? Okay, 1 minus 1 minus 1 1 plus 1 plus 0.15 divide by 12. That is 81/80. Dito ako nagkabaliktad. Ayan, dito na baliktad yan. Ulit natin yan. Ayan, 81/80. Okay na yan. Tapos, ito kasi, pag ginawa mong number, 1.0125 negative 12x equal to 1 minus a. Okay, ito pwede mo i-reciprocal to 1 over 1.02125 raised to 12x equal to 1 minus a. Cross multiply ko to. So, 1 minus 1 minus a equal to 1.0125 12x. Ayan na. I-logarithm ko na to. ln 1 over 1 minus a equal to 12x ln of 1.0125. Ayan. Divide both sides by 12 ln of 1.0125. Ganun din dito. Ayan. Okay. So, ln ng 1 over 1 minus recall a. Tapos 12 ln of 1.012 and 5. Yan. So, that is 5. So, x is equal to 5. So, ilang years? 5 years. Okay? 5 years. Ganun lang po. Negative lang. Tinama ko lang yung pag-calculate sa kanya. Dapat yan, 5. Kasi wala naman negative 5 years. Ibig sabihin, you went back in time. So, next problem. Marami pa tayo dyan. Okay? So, next problems. Meron dito ako mga problems na hindi ko isinagot. So, you have to practice them on your own. Okay? And I will answer this next meeting. Okay? So, I think that will suffice na. Okay? Answer nyo ito on your own. Okay? Papasa ko sa inyo ito ngayon din. Okay? Ilagay natin as seat work. Okay? That will be all.